Hey folks, I just want to talk about Ozempic and like the craziness of this. Like nearly 10% of the people are going to be on the drug in this country before long. Nestle in these places, Dave Mack did a video about Ozempic and how Nestle is making special meals for people on Ozempic and they're having special exercise programs at gyms. No, the gyms are just worried everybody's going to lose weight and not sign up for a membership that they don't use and give them money every month. And Nestle's just worried that people are going to buy less food. So they're trying to capitalize on the Ozempic or the Wegovas or whatever they are. You know, you can take a shot that makes you sick and makes you nauseous for a couple days, and then it turns your appetite down, right? Because you're digesting your food more slowly, so it stays in your stomach, and you get feeling a little queasy, like I'm just not really hungry, and that seems like a solution, though it's bad for your digestive system. It's bad for your body. People who are on Ozempic who are like, I tried Ozempic and now I can finally control what I eat. These are people who are like morphine addicts. They're addicted to morphine 100%. And they're like, one day, like, I finally solved my morphine habit. All I had to do was start taking that heroin every day. You know, it's the same difference, but they're still getting sick. But they think they solved their problem, and they haven't. And we don't know the long-term effects of this drug. I suggest that there will be serious long-term effects, and some people have serious long-term effects and have had to quit taking it. I mean, there's a lot of nightmarish stories about the health of people that have taken this drug. What do you do if you're fat and obese and diabetic and have all these other symptoms of metabolic disease, heart disease, high blood pressure, all this stuff, right? What you have to do is quit eating carbohydrates and stop eating seed oils. That's the two biggest main things. Whether you do that by going pure carnivore, which is a really clean way to heal your body, or you add some veggies in it and do a nice, clean, low carbohydrate keto. You know, when I was on the ADA diet, they told me to eat 120 grams of carbs a day. I'm lucky if I eat that many in 2 weeks now. So, yeah, I severely restrict my carbohydrates. And guess what? I've lost over 200 pounds. I'm feeling great. I have energy like you would not believe. I can come and work. I can cut the grass, trim the sidewalk. I mean, do like 3 hours of yard work in the evening. And then I'll be out here working in the garden, planting some plants, painting my light box. You know, just doing stuff until it's dark. It's dark 30 and I have to go inside. I never even ate dinner. I go inside, I have a few pieces of cheese, and I go to bed. So I never eat breakfast, hardly at all anymore, although I did have a couple eggs this morning. But rarely I eat something for breakfast. If I do, it's just a small little thing. And then I'm fine. And then I will have a big lunch. Yesterday, I had 6 quarter-pound hamburger patties from Wendy's, because I had to do a DoorDash because I had to stay at work and get stuff done. And then I had some bacon on the side. And then last night I came home, I wasn't really hungry. And then I worked with my son. I had to go to Home Depot and get some wood. I had to come out here and work in the garden. It started raining. And I just kept working in the rain with lightning around. Because I'm like, oh, well, I don't mind getting wet. And I kept working. I put up a little bit of the garden strings and stuff. And then I went inside and I ate a few pieces of cheese and then I went to bed. And I'm healthy. I don't have high blood sugars anymore. I don't have diabetes. I still have high blood pressure. That's the last thing I'm waiting to heal. It's taking the longest. But you don't fix your problem by adding a pill, adding a shot, seeing a doctor, getting another specialist, getting another scan, doing this, doing that. You don't solve your problems that way. You solve 99% of your health problems by eating a proper human diet. And it will be hard at first to give up all those carbohydrates that you're addicted to. Put on your big boy or your big girl pants and just get through it. Use your little bit of willpower that you use for all these 30-day diets, right? Use your little bit of willpower to get through and give up the carbohydrates, and you will get adapted to fat burning, and it will change your life. You will eat differently. You won't look at potato chips and think, I really want those. I really want a Reese's candy bar. It just doesn't happen. You don't care about that crap. You see it in the store, like why do they have a whole shelf full of crap? I don't know. I'm just here to get some wood. That's last night at Home Depot. They have a whole bunch of candy and crappy sugar at the aisle for people to buy. And I'm like, I'm just here to get the wood. I'm not even hungry right now. And if I was, I wouldn't eat that crap, right? It's really, really simple to solve. It's not always easy to give up the carbohydrates and give up on this addiction. But if you do, you'll be so happy you did. It will change your life. You will go from just having to sit down in front of the TV with a bag of tater chips at the end of the day because you're so tired and worn out and exhausted, to just like almost wanting to get a different job where you could do some more physical labor because you sit at a desk, to coming home at night and just doing, just constantly doing. I am like the Energizer bunny when it comes to my energy level. I just keep on going and going and going and going. It's amazing. You will feel so much better. Your medical problems will start to go away, right? And you will slowly but surely get off of these prescription medications. There are prescriptions that are necessary for people with certain like diseases and certain real syndromes, right? People with like a Wilson's disease have to take like a copper thing or something, or they have too much copper and they have to take a pill for it or they die. People with type 1 diabetes have to take insulin or they will die. But there are 99% of us going to the doctor for a pill to solve a problem that a proper human diet will solve. And no matter how old you are, no matter how sick you are, no matter what diseases you have, no matter what heart attacks you've had, a proper human diet will help tremendously. It might not be able to solve all of the damage you've done to your body over the years, but it will help. You will go from being able to barely stand up for 2 minutes to being able to walk 10 miles like SemiRetiredBob, right? So I just want to throw that out there, that there is hope, right? Hope is not gone. You just have to give up the addiction to carbohydrates and processed foods. And you just have to learn to cook some chuck roast and some bacon grease. And you will be 100% okay. I'll talk to you all later. This is Tom, your Frugal Prepper.